father and son duo, Tony and Emmy winner Jeffrey Wright and Elijah Wright. Great to have you both.
Thank you.
This looks so good.
Yes,
so good.
Not only are you all father and son in real life, you also play father and son. Now, I learned a little earlier, Jeffrey, I do not want to give the spoiler, so I'm going to just say you all play opposite Denzel Washington, who is a music mogul, and he has a moral dilemma. You all are at the center of it. You can explain how it unfolds from here.
Yeah, there's an inciting incident at the beginning in which Denzel, who's very successful, very well-known record executive, as you said, is put under pressure to pay a ransom for kidnapping.
Oh, now you're spilling the beans.
Well, it's a film based on Akira Kurosawa's classic High and Low. If you've seen that, you know, I think you got some insight. But what comes into question is, you know, his loyalty to his own money versus his loyalty, in some sense, to love, to a friendship, the friendship between our two characters. We having grown up together, come up in the streets. I took a detour into the prison system. He became the successful man he is, and so I depend on him for many things. And in this case, the question is, you know, does his love extend?
Well, how special for you to do this with your son, Elijah. This is your first feature film. This guy knows a thing or two about acting.
Yeah, a little bit.
Got any tips from him during this?
Yeah, you know, just some great advice about just staying centered and, you know, taking some deep breaths before, you know, the camera start rolling, and yeah, you get some great advice.
That's good advice, because he's always so chill.
Yeah, he's chill. You know,
and Jeffrey, in my experience, actors either encourage their kids to follow in the family business or encourage them to stay really far away from it. What was your experience growing up through the business, getting so much success, and then Elijah says he wants to do it? What happened then?
I tried the latter advice, was to steer him away. As with everything, he did not listen, clearly. But he's, you know, he's always been an intensely creative kid, and always with a love of film and of filmmaking. One of my greatest performances, I have to say, is in a film called Princess Shoshana and the Night Ghouls. I play one of the Night Ghouls. That's an Elijah Wright directed film that he shot. I think he was 8 years old. You know, could barely hold a camera, but he had the instinct for directing and for editing in a way that was super impressive. So it's you know, yes, he's been influenced by me to some extent, but it's kind of an organic pathway for him. He as well is a musician, songwriter, and singer. He did not get his singing voice from me. That came from his mom.
He's a great voice. I gotta see.
Well, I appreciate that, Elijah.
He's done some singing.
I like witnessing how father is bragging about his son right here, live in person.
And we are so glad that you did not deter him, because now we get to see this film. So let's take a look at a clip.
Cool.
Sorry, I don't remember anything else.
Okay, just a little more.
Detective, can he maybe have a little break?
Kyle, I know it's hard, but every second we're not out there looking for who did this, they're getting away.
Did you not hear me? How come when Trey needed the rest the other day, y'all were ready to tuck him in bed?
Now listen, I heard you, Mr. Christopher. Now why don't you stop being a pain in my butt?
Well, good, you're in the hospital. They got ointments for that.
Laughing in there too. I have to say, even when I watched my son pitch for the first time, I was nervous. How did it feel being a father on set with your son and watching this come together?
I was a bit nervous, but more so for me than for him, because when he started to, you know, it's one thing to get the job, it's another thing to actually perform. And when he started working, there was such a groundedness about him and such a nuance and authenticity. You know, as we do this for a while, you know, we have a few tricks up our sleeves. I was having to throw my tricks out. I was having to really, as he said, to kind of drop down in it and keep up with him. I really, I'm being honest, so I was more nervous about how I was going to see him next to him than the opposite, really.
And Elijah, we got a chance to hear, I was talking with your dad earlier, he was proud papa. He was like, you can find his music on Apple Music and
That's
Spotify.
right.
I know you were working on an album. When are we going to be able to hear that?
Well, I got some singles coming out later this year and early next year, so that'll be exciting. And I got a song out right now called Dreams. Dropped it in June, so.
What kind of music? What's the style?
It's sort of like R&B, soulful, pop music. It's like a fusion of that, and yeah, just been having a lot of fun doing that. I was making some music in London recently, so yeah, just working on all that stuff. And
Good for you.
It was
Just
really-
making
it was
some
really
music
during-
in London, working Spike Lee joint.
I'm working over there, so he was visiting. But he and someone sent him some songs. Someone that he'd recorded with before sent him an album because he wanted to hear his songs in his voice. So he started writing music actually during the pandemic. He's always sung. I can always tell what kind of mood he is based on what song he's singing. But he started writing really as a means of kind of coping. You know, as a lot of kids were going through challenging time there. And he wrote these songs, and then he played some demos for me, and I was blown away. And then he recorded them, and he hasn't stopped since. So,
Well, don't forget about us when you blow up.
Yes.
About to have to
Come back
Don't
and
forget
do
about
your
me.
single.
Don't forget, I was there at the beginning.
Elijah, such a pleasure to have you both.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Highest to Lowest is in theaters on Friday and streaming on Apple TV Plus September 5th.